Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Who the world calls God, and his son Ahrayah, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Right? So, like I said, man, the brother brought out some mighty scriptures, man. And he edified that brother. He can't say that he haven't heard the word anymore. Right? Now he got something to do, like the brother brought out, man. Now you got to keep those commandments, man. But see, a lot, man, these churches are real slick with this thing. I was trying to bring out when the brother brought out about Israel playing the harlot, right? We're going to show you what happened. Go to Hosea real quick, King. Matter of fact, let me see. Let's go to the history real quick. 1 Kings 11. I'm just going to go through this real quick. 11 and 30. Go to 31. I'm just going to go to 31 real quick. Right? So we're going to just give a little history like the brother was going into. All right? You got it?
I got it. 1 Kings chapter 30. No, sloppy. 1 Kings chapter 11 and verse 31. And he said to Jeroboam, take thee 10 pieces, for thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, behold, I will rid the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon, and will give 10 tribes to thee.
So he said he's gonna rend the 10 tribes, right, and give it to thee. Go ahead.
Verse 32. But he shall have one tribe for my servant David's sake.
So he has one tribe for my servant David's sake. So we give in history of the split of the two kingdoms, right? Because this is the trickery that the church taught our people. When they get to the New Testament and they talking about being one stick or the Christ coming to make them one again, they try to put all the nations in there, right? It's no longer the lost tribes no more.
Right.
The lost tribes is gone in the New Testament. They don't tell you nothing about that. They say that the church is the lost tribe.
Right.
And I ain't talking about the church because the church is actually Israel. Right? I'm talking about these so-called Christian churches full of everybody. Right? That's the Esau spirit. The Most High separated the nation. And in the book of Maccabees, the so-called white man said, we're all one kingdom.
That's right.
But you're on the bottom. How you won and you on the bottom? You're not the same. Right? God said you're not the same. Go ahead.
Verse 32. But he shall have one tribe for my servant David's sake, and for Jerusalem's sake, the city which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Israel. Because that they have forsaken me, and have worshipped Ashereth, the goddess of the Zedonians.
So listen what he said. He said that our people of the northern kingdom started worshiping the gods of the Zidonians, right? Right, the Zidonians, right? They started worshiping their gods like Ahrayah. That's what you get when he said they was hiding behind a tree in the midst of the tree eating swine's flesh. That's what they were doing, right? Because Ahrayah was this Ahrayah pole, right? They used to hide and do sacrifices to this female god, right? They still serve that god today on Easter, right? That's what this so-called the black woman is God and the Mother Earth, all that stuff go back to this woman worship, man, right? All this wickedness going on, man. You men talking about the black woman is God. It's time for you to stand up and be a God.
That's right.
Or Lord to your wife, man. That's why, you know why they think they're gods? Because they the ones ruling over you.
That's right.
Right? You going in there playing PS3, you know, or was PS5 now, you still got 3. Yeah, PS5 now, I'm getting over, man. Yeah. PS5, right? You playing PS5 and she working her behind off. Right? And you come home, you do the dishes.
Right.
You cooking and cleaning.
That's all.
Right? And she telling you what to do. She rule over you.
Damn.
That's y'all weak Negroes, man. Y'all gotta put some strength on your back, man.
That's right.
Yeah, King.
Tremors, the god of the Moabites, and Milcom, the god of the children of Ammon, and have not walked in my ways, to do that which is right in my eyes, and to keep my statutes and my judgments, as did David his father.
Right, man, because our people, man, they worship any other God.
Right.
But the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Right.
The God of Israel.
Right.
Your God. You don't worship any other God but your own God. Right, go ahead, King. Because these gods allow you to be freaks, man.
That's right.
Right? Allow you to do without will. The Most High God says, thus says the Lord.
That's right.
Go ahead, King.
Verse 34, howbeit I will not take the whole kingdom out of his hand, but I will make him prince all the days of his life, for David my servant's sake, whom I chose, because he kept my commandments.
Right. For David's sake, the Most High didn't get rid of them. Right? He kept the southern kingdom. Right? That's because Christ came out of David, King David. This is prophecy that had to happen.
And my statutes, but I will take the kingdom out of his son's hand, and will give it unto thee, even 10 tribes.
Even the 10 tribes, go ahead.
And unto his son will I give one tribe, that David my servant may have a light away before me in Jerusalem, the city which I have chosen me to put my name there.
Right.
And I will take thee, and thou shalt reign according to all that thy soul desireth, and shall be king over Israel.
So I don't want to go too far, but so we see that this is the time when the two kingdoms split.
Right.
Right? The Most High did away with the southern kingdom, but he kept Judah. Right? Because Judah, King David came out of Judah, right? And we know that Christ had to come from the lineage of King David.
That's right.
But there was something that happened to the northern kingdom, right? The Most High did away with them because they were worshiping these other gods.
Right.
Right? They was worshiping the Ahrayah, like the brother brought out, and all these other gods of the other nations that the Most High God told us not to worship. And guess what? Y'all doing the same thing today, man.
That's right.
Right? Because look, the gods of this world say that you can shop on the Sabbath.
Right.
And they say that the women can wear dresses anytime.
Right.
You don't got to wear your fringes. That's the other gods.
Teach her.
Right? That's what Satan said, right? He always come to you like, did God really say that?
Come on now.
And y'all still want to listen to that, man. They don't even want to hear the truth. That's because our people rather serve the gods of the other nations.
Right.
The so-called white man's God said, you don't have to keep the Sabbath no more.
Right.
So guess what? Y'all say, hey, I ain't keeping the Sabbath no more.
Right.
Well, your God said you got to keep the Sabbath. Right? Yeah, okay. Now, let me give you a little history. Go to Hosea chapter 1, verse 1. Watch this.
Book of Hosea, chapter 1, verse 1. The word of the Lord that came into Hosea, the son of Ahrayah, in the days of Uzziah, Jordan.
How you doing, sister? Who you are according to the Bible, sis? Come talk to us, sis. That's all the brother trying to tell. Your ride finna come? All right, we got okay. Well, we got some chariots coming. You better be ready for that, sister. That's that ride you better listen to, right? But real quick, I'm gonna make it quick for you then. You gotta go, right? So I'm gonna give you a quick DNA. Sister, what's your nationality according to God? What do they call you here? What do they call you? So-called black? African American? Is black a nationality? How can we be a color, right? Right? How can we be a color? Right? Sis, I see you gotta go, but I'm gonna make this quick, right? So the so-called black people are the Israelites. You gotta come to God, keep the commandments, sister. Right? You and that brother in there, or sister. There's another sister in there. Hey, y'all gotta keep the commandments. Because y'all be children of Israel.
That's right.
It's hard to even know anymore. I don't know.
For real.
All right? You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, kid. Go to Hosea 1.
Hosea 1 and 1. The word of the Lord that came into Hosea, the son.
Ultimately, that's the Most High God that told us, let's go.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because evidently he don't want to hear it right now.
That's right.
Right? But she heard she an Israelite. So when she hear it, hopefully on the radio or TV or YouTube, come across it on YouTube,
Right.
it might say, hey, you so-called black, y'all Israelites.
That's right.
And this is what, oh, that's what the brothers are talking to. Hey, maybe she'll be here next week.
Right.
Right? All praise to the Most High God.
The son of Beri, in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, king of Judah, in the days of Jeroboam, the son of Josh, king of Israel. The beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea.
Hey, we giving some history. We giving our history of how the kingdom split in during the Solomon time. Hey sister, what's your nationality, sis? What's your nationality according to God? You believe in the Bible? Well, come talk to brothers that believe in the Bible.
I mean, can I go pay my
Yeah, could you come pay and then come talk to us? Right?
I'll say.
Right? Thou said, right? That's what she said. I want to see you gonna come, sis.
I will.
All right, God praises, man. Go ahead, King.
The beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea. And the Lord said to Hosea, go take unto thee a wife of whoredom.
Why would God tell Hosea to go take a wife of whoredom? Think about that for a minute. Let's find out. Go ahead, King.
Right.
Whoredoms and children of whoredom. For the land had committed great whoredom.
The what?
For the land had committed great whoredom, departing from the Lord.
That's the problem. We depart from the Lord.
That's right.
So the northern kingdom departed from the Lord.
Teach her.
Right, go ahead.
So he went and took Gomer, the daughter of David, the lamb. Was conceived and bare him a son. And the Lord said unto him, call his name Jezreel.
He called his name Jezreel. Go ahead.
For yet a little while, and I will avenge the blood of Jezreel upon the house of Jehu.
Right.
And I will cause to cease the kingdom of the house of Israel. And it shall come to pass at the day that I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. And she conceived again and bare a daughter. And God said unto him, call her name Laruhama. For I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel, but I will utterly take them away.
Right.
But I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them by the Lord their God.
Right, so we see that, right? So he said that Judah would be saved for a time. Right? Because it's stuff that had to happen first, right? So Israel, the northern kingdom, the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, right? According to the Bible, like they went off into idolatry, right? And the southern kingdom, which is so-called Jamaicans and so-called African Americans and other nations, right? Y'all went in. The Most High dealt with y'all a little more because we were still keeping the commandments for the most part, right? But we started going off also, right? So come on, let's go back some more, King. Get some more of that. All right. So this is history that we need to know.
Verse 7. Verse 8. Verse 7. But I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and I will save them by the Lord their God, and will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horse, nor by horsemen. Now when she had worn Laruhama, she conceived and bare him a son. Then said God, call his name Laami. For ye are not my people.
He said what?
For ye are not my people.
So the Most High God said the so-called northern kingdom is not his people. He divorced them, right? Because he was a whore. They were whores. They went a whoredom and a whoring with other nations, right? And that's how the Most High used the similitudes of a whorish woman,
that's right,
and the nation of Israel, right? Because we're his wives,
that's right.
We're married. He got two wives. the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom.
That's right.
Right? So anyway, I ain't gonna get into that here.
Then said God, call his name La'ani, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your
He
God.
said what?
For ye are not my people, and I will not be your
So
God.
what is that called if the Most High say you're not his people? You're a Gentile, right? You become a Gentile.
right.
You're cast away. You're no longer of the Most High. You are a Gentile, right? But all praise to the Most High. He sent his Son to bring all the kingdoms back together. Go ahead, King.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured.
You know what? Stay right there, King. I want to get that next one. Go ahead, King. Now watch this. Watch this in verse 2. Hosea 2 and 1. Hosea 2 verse 1.
What a Gentile is.
Okay, bring that. Well, I want to get into that in a minute. I got you. Yeah, keep that though. I definitely want that in a minute.
Hosea 2 and 1. Say ye unto your brethren, Ahrayah, and Amma, and to your sisters, Roma, plead with your mother, plead, for she is not my wife, neither am I her husband. Let her therefore put away her whoredoms out of her sight, and her adulteries from between her breasts. Least I
He said, put away her what? Her, go one more time, King. Sorry.
and it said, and her adulteries from between her breasts. Lest I strip her, lest I strip her naked and set her as in the day that she was born, and make her as a wilderness, and set her like a dry land, and slay her with
what?
And slay her with thirst. And I will not have mercy upon her children, for they be the children of whoredom.
Be the children of what?
For they be the children of whoredom. For their mother hath played the harlot. She that conceived them hath done shamefully. For she said, I will go after my lovers that give me my bread and my water, my wool and my flax, my oil and my drink. Therefore, behold, I will herd up thy way with thorns, and make a wall, that she shall not find her path, and she shall follow after her
So
lover.
the Most High let her follow after her lovers. The Most High stopped dealing with her and let her follow after her lovers. Go ahead.
Right. But she shall not overtake them, and she shall seek them, but shall not find them.
So what?
But shall not find them.
She gonna be destroyed, guys.
Then shall she say,
Hold on. Then what? What did it say, King?
then shall she say,
Then shall she say,
I will go and return to my first
"You
husband.
see that? See how the women? This is how women do anyway, right? They think something's greener on the other side. They think the grass is greener on the other side, right? So they go after this man because he got a couple cars. You know what I mean? He got a nice house. You know what I mean? But then when she find out, like, this man don't give a daggone about me, man. He don't love me. He just wanted me for a night.
That's right.
That's that harlot, man. That's that whore, man.
right.
She go after the other lovers that don't care about her. That's
right.
Right? Like our people today. They looking for white Jesus to come back. Hey, white Jesus don't give a damn about you, man.
Right.
Right? Go ahead, man.
Come on, Elder.
Verse Slakia. For then was it better with me than now. For she did not know that I gave her corn and wine.
They don't know that the Most High feeding them. Right? It rains here, right? You eat still. Even the enemies eat because of rain. He gives the sun for us every day, every morning. We get sun. Even the enemies, right? They don't even know. They think that the Mother Earth feeder, right? That's our problem. Our people want to seek everybody else. Go ahead, man.
Slakia. Verse 8. For she did not know that I gave her corn and wine and oil, and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for Baal.
Which they prepare for who?
Baal.
They prepare for other gods, man. That's our people, all the way. All praises.
Verse 9.
Matter of fact, let's go to some right now, because you know, Jake like the word.
Yeah,
Hey,
Jake always
bro,
on.
hey, bro. Real quick, y'all gotta check this out. Y'all gotta see this.
Real quick.
This will change y'all whole life.
I'm trying to tell
Let's go to the scriptures real quick. Let's go What's going on, brothers? Well, let me ask you, can I ask y'all a quick question? Y'all young brothers, right? Do y'all ever heard y'all nationality before? What's your nationality according to God?
Nah,
African American? What about you, brother? That's what who called you that? Your mother called you African American, yours too. We've been learning that forever, right? What do God call you? Do you know what God called you? How can you be from two different continents? How can you be African and American? A nationality? How can your nation be two nations? Two continents? Is that possible, brothers? Right? Or they call us black. Are you black, brother? You're a dark-skinned brown brother. Are you black? Your skin black? No, put it next to your own pants. You don't look nothing like that, brother. I haven't seen no black people. I saw some dark brown people. I mean, real dark. Wesley Snipes is real dark, right? Right? The back and forth where they connect, real dark. Right? But he not black. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So let's go to some scriptures real quick. Watch what God, do you know how God feel about y'all? Did you ever hear that? Do you think everybody equal? Because that's what they teach you, right? That everybody's equal. But do we feel like we're equal? Do y'all feel equal to everybody, to the people that's ruling today? Do y'all feel equal? Not at all, right? Who on the bottom? Our people? Our people, right? Go ahead, brother. Go to scripture. Go to 76.
76.
Right? Right.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
So the Most High said he chose these people, right? The so-called African Americans are from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
That's the same tribe Christ is from.
Right.
You know that? So Christ would look like you.
Right.
Did you ever hear that before? How do Christ look according to them? According to the world. He looked white, right? He looked like this right here.
You look like that guy?
Oh, we got to go somewhere first.
Who is that man?
Because we got to see. So if I say that you're from the tribe of Judah, right, that's what I want y'all to do after I show y'all this, all right? If I say you from the tribe of Judah, do you look like this guy? Huh? No, right? Let's go to the scriptures real quick. Let's see how Christ looked according to the Bible. Right?
Book of Revelation, chapter 1, and verse 13.
Go to 1.
Verse 1. The revelation of Mashiach Yahushua, Jesus Christ, which God gave it to him to shew unto his servants.
So he said, he gave up, what, you got to leave, brother? Pick up a pizza. I'm about to give you the bread of life.
We Christian as well.
We Christians too. Are you a Christian? You say you're a Christian. You say you're a Christian? If you're a Christian, right, that means you follow Christ. Right. Try it. Go ahead, King.
You don't think we Christians because we just stepped on that white image? Is that what it is? You sure?
Why you don't think we go? But go ahead. I'm gonna let you go, but I really want you to hear this too. You gotta go pick it up though. Okay. All right. So I want so brother, I'm gonna break it down to you real quick. I really want him to be a part of this too. But you'll be from the tribe of Judah, like I said, right? Christ is from the tribe of Judah, right? That's not Christ. Okay? Go real quick, King.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave to his Son, to shew unto his servants, things which must shortly come to pass. He sent and signified
So this is signified by the Lord.
it by his angels unto his servant John.
So he sent and signified this by the name by his angel John. All right? By his angel to John, right?
Who bear record.
Who bear what?
Who bear record.
When you bear record of something, right? That's something you saw and you recorded it, correct? You put it down. You know what I'm saying? You jotted this, right?
Of the word of God.
Okay, so we're gonna play a baseball. 3 strikes you out, all right? 4 strikes you way out. Right there, King.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment.
Watch this.
down to the foot, and they engirt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head,
His head, right?
and in his hairs
Hairs, meaning his beard.
were white.
What color was it?
Were white.
So look, we're gonna play a quick game, right? You like baseball? Y'all play baseball before? Y'all know about 1, 2, 3, you're out, right? Y'all know about strikes and stuff? So we're gonna see how many strikes we can get here on that image. I want y'all to remember this image. Yeah, we ain't gonna eat it, brother, trust me. Hold it. Especially if we got pork, unless it got pork on it. Hold on, wait. Before you put it on the table. You got pork on that, brother? Pork on it. You got pepperoni pizza?
Oh,
keep
and
that
you
over
put
there.
your, put your soda on there, though. You put your soda
Yeah,
on
you put
there.
your soda down, brother. But that thing right there is defiled. And we're going to show you that through the scriptures, right? Because right now, this is the altar right here. Right? Good.
His head and his hair were white like wool,
So he had white, woolly hair. Well, how white was it?
as white as snow.
As white as snow. So he had, do he have white woolly hair? No, right? That's strike one? That's really two. Because it's not white or it's not woolly. That's two right there. Go ahead, King.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He had eyes like the flame of fire. That one? Is his eyes red like the flame of fire? No, right? That's three right there. He out already. But we're going to keep going.
That's right.
And his feet
And his feet, right? If I look down, you ain't have no socks on, brother, right? And I look at your feet. Are they the same color as your face and your hand? Yeah, right there.
like unto fine brass.
Like unto what?
Like unto fine brass.
Hey, brother, if you look at a penny, right? What color is a penny? Hey, sister, what color is brass? What color is brass, sis? What color is brass? I ain't forget about you. All right, yeah. What color? No, don't y'all run either. I'm talking to all y'all real quick, just quick. What color is brass? We showing the color of Christ. You see how your friend kept going? Because she understands this thing, right? Meaning this is for y'all. Y'all got to listen to this. This is how Christ. This is what they teach us that Christ looked like, right? So we're showing you, according to God, that Christ looks like you in the Bible, right? So first we read, sis, that his hair was white like wool, white and woolly. Is his hair white and woolly? That image of Jesus that they show, is his hair white and woolly? Who got woolly hair? Who got woolly hair?
Touch your head. Touch your head.
Y'all got woolly hair, right? We have woolly hair, right? So how can he be Jesus if he don't have white woolly hair? Right? This is the Bible. Right? This is the description of Christ, the Messiah. White woolly hair,
As white as snow.
as white as snow.
And his eyes were as the flame of fire.
Now is his eyes like the flame of fire? White, red? Is his eyes red? They usually show him blue or something like that, right? Or now they try to do it brown now because they know that the blue is out of there. Right?
And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet.
Hey sister, what color is your feet? Is it the same color as your face and your hair? Okay, go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Brass. Did you know what color brass is? Is it like a brown? If you put a penny, right? Is a penny like a little brown color? Right? So his feet was like that, right?
As if they burned.
As if they what?
As if they burned.
If I burn a penny, what color is going to be? What color if I burn a penny? It's going to be, what's this? Darker, right? Right? You agree with that, brother? You agree with that? It's going to be darker, right? Good.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. And his voice as the sound of many waters.
So no, when y'all watch Passion of the Christ, when he said, get away from me, that's not Christ, man. His voice, that's that Christian God. This that Christian God. You say you're a Christian? Guess what Christians do? The Christians were Israelites that followed Christ.
That's right.
Christ kept the commandments. That's who the Christians are. Not the people that tell you you can eat pepperoni pizza.
Oh, man.
You understand what I'm saying? Okay, brother, hold up, real quick. I'm gonna make this quick. How did we get to America, y'all? How did we get to America? How did our people get to America? Anybody know? They don't teach all that no more in school. But I know y'all saw a slave movie. How did Americans get to I'm sorry. How did so-called Africans get to America? Did we go on slave ships? Did we come on? We came on ships. Y'all know that? Anybody? Y'all know that? We came on ships, right? Go ahead, King. I'm gonna show you that in the Bible, right?
It ain't teaching that in school no more.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Most High God said He's going to bring His people into Egypt again, or slavery again, but for not keeping the commandments. Go ahead, King.
With ships.
How?
With ships.
How?
With ships.
The Israelites were going to go in slavery again with ships, right?
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more
We're not
again.
going to see our homeland no more again. Have we been able to go back to our homeland? No, right?
And there
When we get off those ships and there,
ye shall be sold.
shall be what?
Ye shall be sold.
When we got off those ships, were we sold? Were we sold to people? We were sold to people, right? Who were we sold to?
Ooh, great question.
White people, right? Who were we sold to?
What you say?
He said white people. You know, you don't got to say it low. That's the truth.
Don't be ashamed.
That's why they don't want to teach you no more.
That's right.
Right? That's why they gave us Christianity.
Uh-huh.
I call it Christian insanity.
That's right.
It's a religion. God is not about religions. He's about a people that we got to keep the commandments. They got to
right.
keep the commandments, right? Go ahead.
And ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
To your who?
Unto your enemies.
Your friend.
Unto your enemies.
No, your friends by you, King.
Unto your
No,
enemies.
your friends with you, King.
Unto your
No,
enemies.
your kids, your enemy, I mean your friends,
Right.
take your children and sell it to somebody else.
No, unto your enemies.
Is that an enemy or a friend that do those things? Is that an enemy that'll take your child, your children, and sell it to somebody else? Is that an enemy? All right, that's an enemy, right there.
For bondmen.
For what?
For
What's
bondmen.
bondmen? Slave men, right? And what?
And bondwomen.
And bond women, sister.
And no man shall buy
You
you.
will not be saved, redeemed. We tried to, Martin Luther King tried to redeem us, right? Is that true? We had people that tried to redeem us, right? Martin Luther King, we had Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, right? They all tried to redeem us out of this slavery. But there's only one redeemer.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? There's one redeemer. Who's that redeemer? Who's that redeemer? You're a Christian. Who's the redeemer? Christ, right? Who's he coming to save? Us. When you say us, what do you mean us? As a whole, like everybody? Everybody. Everybody. Can you prove that? Can you prove that? I don't think nothing. It didn't matter what I thought he did too until I read the Bible. I was a Christian too when I thought everything. But when you read the Bible, it's something different. Right? Go ahead, King. Hey, sister, keep the commandments, sister.
That's right.
All right? Keep the commandments, sister. You are Israelite.
That's right.
All right? You're going to learn to separate because they keep you in sin.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead, King.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24.
You know?
But he answered and said,
This is Christ speaking. This is red letter, brother. You're a Christian, right? You're a Christian too? Okay. This is red letter. You go to church, brother? Huh? Okay, well, let's see. What did he say?
I am not sent.
This is Christ. He said what?
I am not sent.
This is Christ. He said what?
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
To who?
Of the lost sheep of the house of
You know
Israel.
why, brother? You are lost, brother. You're one of the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And guess what? We're sent to you through Christ.
That's right.
Right? Through his word. He said, Christ said that he's only sent to the house, lost sheep of Israel. So what you think about that? We got more. Uh-huh. Oh, you're an Israelite. He's coming to save you, but he's not coming to save everybody. Is he going to save the people that took you into slavery? I love questions. That's why I'm trying to get y'all to interact with me. Go ahead, King.
Go ahead, King.
Y'all young brothers, man, you gotta go through the scriptures. Go ahead.
Like he's only come to save like dark-skinned folks?
No.
No,
See, this is the thing. When somebody here, what the people, certain people did to us, they get into that white man mentality where we look at color. It's not about color. Then you see that? Those are Israelites from dark to light.
right.
So some of Israelites look even white. It's about nationality. That's why I asked you, what's your nationality?
Right.
Not your color. Right? But the truth is what matter, right? So it's not about color, it's about nationality. Go ahead, King.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 11. That all the heathen may know that there is one who delivered and saved Israel.
Save him.
And
Save Israel.
So there's one that delivered and saved. Who is that? Who delivered and saved? Christ. So who did he save again, King? Y'all got the phone. Y'all can follow me if you want. I'm going to make it quick. But I would love y'all to follow me with the scriptures. Because the truth, you want to put your piece up real quick? No, you got no. I'm talking about YouTube. YouTube, but I was actually talking about if y'all want to pull out the scripture. But yeah, you can follow us on YouTube. Brother, give it to you. Right? Go ahead, King.
I think he gave him
Oh, you did?
Let's start up. Now therefore let us cry unto heaven. If peradventure the Lord will have mercy upon us and remember the covenant of our fathers.
Right, because we had a covenant of our fathers, our forefathers, go ahead.
And destroy this host before our face this day, that so all the heathen may know.
The other nations, the heathens, the ones that got us in captivity, the ones that own that place right there, right? The heathens, the other nations, the so-called Arabs, the so-called white people, the so-called Africans, because we're not Africans, the so-called Japanese, the Indians, I'm talking about the East Indians, the one with the dots on their head, right? But these are the other nations, go ahead.
That all the heathen may know that there is one who delivered and saved Israel.
Israel. You see that? So you think everybody go, right? The white man, the Arab man, the Chinese man, you think everybody go, right? Well, that's what the Bible says. Who he delivered? Well, the other nations, but I'm talking about, because blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the Israelites. Maybe you need to see, these are the people that Christ is coming to deliver. It's not about color, because all these nations are not so-called light or black. Right? That sister right there is from the tribe of Issachar.
Right.
Does she look like what you would call black today?